A perfect God, a perfect message. One would expect Yahweh, our perfect God, to use perfect people to spread his message. Yet, he doesn't. He uses imperfect people to spread his message. Let me tell you what 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 7 says. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellence of the power may be of God and not of us. That is, the excellence, the treasure refers to the Word of God and the perfect message of Christ and the message of salvation that Christ brings. And the earthen vessels, that is the breakable people that we are, the sinners that we are. Like Isaiah said in chapter 6, I am a person of unclean lips, dwelling among unclean people. But the Lord purified him when the angel used the coal to touch his lips. Then there's Moses. Moses was such a great figure in the Bible, but Moses killed a man. He killed an Egyptian that mistreated an Israelite. Then there was David. David is so highly favored, a prophet, a king, and Jesus is called the son of David and the root and offspring of David. Yet, this David took Bathsheba, Uriah's wife, and had a baby with her and put Uriah in the front line of the battle where the battle was fiercest. But God forgave him and he begged God for mercy, and God granted him mercy. Then there was Jonah. Jonah refused to take the message of salvation to the Ninevites because he believed they deserved the wrath of God. But God had mercy on the Ninevites as well as on Jonah, because the whale spat him out, and Jonah lived to continue his message, showing God's ultimate wonderful mercy and grace towards his people. In the New Testament, we see John chapter 4, the woman at the well. Jesus makes known to her her mistakes, not to condemn her, because Jesus did not come to condemn the world, but to save the world. He made it known to her to show her his omniscience, but also to tell her that he is the Christ, because he tells her that he's the Messiah that was to come into the world. And she knows that she's called to tell, because she goes and tell everyone of him.